It's getting some paint, finally. I think it's gonna look sweet. We are gonna be making a snorkel. Some flexible exhaust shit. More or less something like this. You know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and I'll take that placement for it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're sanding the Subaru. It's getting some paint, finally. It's gonna get bed lined, and then we're gonna paint over the bed liner. Not sure what color we're gonna go with yet. I do have some red over here. Some of this really bright satin poppy red. We're thinking about using this stuff. A little visual aid, you know. But I'm unsure. I have the receipt. I might take this back. But right now, I'm getting ready to do the front bumper. It's all scuffed up. We're gonna shoot it with some black rusty paint stuff. It's supposed to seal it all in, make it better, make it not rust anymore. We're gonna do that on the front and the rear. Then continue prepping. And by the end of this video, this thing should be a different color and bed lined. So let's go. A little update. I got this bumper sprayed. It's really hard to see. It's super bright out today, but I'll show you the back first. So this is what it looked like before. Look at all that rust, man. Just horrible looking. That's about what the front bumper looked like. And all I did was take a wire wheel and knock off all the loose rust, kind of scuffed it up, hit it with this rust reforming paint, and I mean, holy. I hit the fender wells on the inside too. Since there will be no fender liners on this, I wanted to make sure maybe it's protected against, you know, salty roads from the winter, and that looks just excellent. Same thing, wire wheel, sanded off the loose rust, hit it with paint. This is what the other side looked like before, just as a before and after. You can see all the rust, surface rust on this stuff and the brackets. I'm gonna wire wheel all that down, scuff everything up, hit it with some black, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hi guys, the car is all sanded down now. I had to cover up the bare metal with some primer, as per the instructions on the can. So everything is covered up, ready to go, cleaned off, acetone wiped down, blah blah blah. I hit this fender real quick just to see kind of what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna look sweet. I'll get some better shots for you as soon as I can, but you can see the difference right here. Textured versus just sanded. So I kind of got the hang of it on this first pass. We're gonna keep going, and I guess we'll see what she looks like when she's done. Last panel is the hood. Everything else is kind of coming out. Looks pretty good, but I wanted to show the process I kind of figured out. Now remember, less is more. That's what I've noticed. Kind of just been spreading this stuff around. Well, that's not nearly enough. Not that. Need a little more than that. Something like this. Really soap it on there and then kind of just work it in to all the areas. Like that. We are going to be making a snorkel for the Subaru. As you can see, I've already been working on it a little bit today, getting it ready. But she's ready. I got the fender off. And this is what we're going to be using. Some flexible exhaust shit. I think we'll work good. It's 2.5 inch. My goal is, what I'm going to try to do, is I got some old couplers for my turbo car I'm gonna try to cut this at some point here, or maybe back here a bit. Maybe put a coupler on there and see if I can adapt it to exhaust tubing, and see if I can get a watertight fit. Maybe put some silicone around it and everything like that, and maybe seal it up in here if I have to. I mean, but look how dirty it is. This is why I want to do it in the first place. I mean, it's because that is where my intake, you know, pulls air from. So anytime I'm hitting any kind of mud or dirt or anything with these, and it just throws up into here and just sucks it in. So I want to get the air coming from up here, you know, coming from there. So that way I can maybe get rid of some of this dirtiness. I shouldn't have any issues, and I guarantee it'll be cleaner than that. So that being said, let me put my thinking cap on and see what the hell I'm going to do with this. All right, I have got the lower air box disconnected, all the bolts out of it, cleaned out a bit. So this hole here, it's actually gasketed and everything, so that's cool. It fits this diameter perfectly. So, I mean, I'm thinking that goes in there, no more or less. 1 second. More or less something like this goes in there, flushes up. I'll put some gasket sealer there. Now it can shoot into the underneath the air filter, and then I can push this elbow in or out, and then I still have, you know, a lot of room to go up the side of the car. So let me set you up, and maybe I'll mock something up real quick. I think more or less something like this. That's gonna look freaking sick. Snorkel cap on top, or whatever they call it, the ram air. And now I still got to decide if this is gonna go outside the fender or under the fender. Decisions must be made. All right, I know y'all see that. Look at this. For a little bit of eagle eye action, eyeballing it, hole sawing. Look at this. Ooh wee. And we did mess the paint up a little bit. Well, that's a pretty good fit. We gotta do a second coat of this bed liner anyway, but hell yeah. All right, now this piece should be able to go inside the fender, the hole that we cut, and then we'll make a piece that goes from here to the airbox. And that should be it. That's gonna fit like that. And then now we should have plenty of room. All right. So I've been kind of racking my brain figuring out how I'm gonna like secure this to the body of the car so it's safe. I mean, I guess like the go-to answer usually on this channel will be zip ties, but that's just not gonna fly for something that has this kind of weight to it and driving down the highway and whatever. We don't want this stuff flying off. I definitely don't want to fix it again, so this is what we kind of came up with. We got these little brackets, cabinet brackets from Walmart, and what we're gonna do is this will be sliding in here like so. We're gonna take our little band clamp we got from the hardware store, nothing fancy. We're gonna thread it through each of these. And I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. This is just kind of the idea I had when I went to the store. I saw this stuff and I was like, you know what? I guess we'll give it a go. So we're seeing it first right now, live. Is this a 10? This might be a 10. Of course it's an 8. All right. Okay, so I mean it's not all the way tight yet, but essentially that's what we have going on. This is the idea anyway. And I mean I'm barely tightening this clamp, and that's not going anywhere. So damn. Comes in perfectly. Got some clampage up the pillar. I still need the top of it, but for now, this is kind of what we're working with. Look at it head on. That's mean. The next step in the modification of the Subaru before the car show we're going to, we're gonna throw in some of these fog lights that we got. So LED bars, which is nice because they have this little bracket. Look at this. Perfect. You know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and I'll take that placement for it. Yesterday we got the horns wired in, which took entirely too long. So there was some kind of short, probably due to the mice that we've been having. All right, PA is on. We got it on the right above the driver's side door. We got the snorkel on, light bar on. Got our little Ricer X's on the headlights. Fog lights, everything's hooked up. Bed liner's dry finally. That's good. A lot of people ask the purpose of these, and these are actually glass headlights. So ever out there off-roading, or you know, just behind a dump truck or something, and a rock flies up and hits these, I guess, I don't know if it will work or not, but the theory behind it is that when the lens cracks, instead of it falling out onto the floor, maybe, you know, into your meats, it will, like, this will kind of keep it from all the shattered glass or cracked glass from falling outward in front of your tire, I guess. I'm not sure if it, you know, actually works that way or not. Might as well do it just to see. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but, and it also looks, I don't know, looks cool. Also got the horns. Yep. Those work. Show you that right now. Had to wire up a new horn switch since my other one was busted. There it is. Here we go. It's pretty loud. I got the PA. Yep. So that'll be nice to yell at people, I guess. Got the shift boot back in. Got everything together. Oh. So everything does work. That's it for now. Subaru has officially been gone through a little bit. A little pre-winter checkup. We will be doing more on this car in the future, so stick around for that if you're interested. Got another lift kit coming for it, and some maintenance.